In the aftermath of the Third Reich's collapse, a new kind of hunt began, not for soldiers or generals, but for secrets and treasure buried beneath the ruins of Europe. The Allies, the Soviets, and even opportunistic fortune seekers turned their gaze toward the hidden vaults, sealed tunnels, and mountain fortresses that had once fueled Hitler's underground empire. As they dug into the earth, they unearthed not only the detritus of war, but also the enduring myths of greed, mystery, and obsessio. The legend of Nazi gold, a treasure said to include billions in bullion, jewels, and stolen art, took root almost immediately after the war. It was not entirely fiction. In 1945, American forces discovered the Merkers mine in Thuringia, where the Reichsbank had hidden over 8,000 gold bars, vast sums of foreign currency, and countless crates of art looted from across occupied Europe. The sight was surreal. Rows of crates stacked in the dark, paintings from the Louvre and the Uffizi leaning against Salle. But for every hoard recovered, rumors whispered of others still missing. Nazi officials, particularly the SS, had overseen the systematic theft of Europe's wealth, from national banks to private homes. And as the war drew to a close, vast quantities of gold, currency, and jewels vanished without record. Trains left Berlin and Vienna carrying Reichsbank reserves. Convoys departed concentration camps loaded with confiscated valuables. Some were intercepted. Others disappeared into the mountains of Siles. One of the most enduring legends is that of the Gold Train of Walbersig, a supposedly armored Nazi train loaded with gold, art, and documents said to have been hidden in a sealed tunnel near the Polish city of Walbersig at the end of the war. The story first surfaced from eyewitness accounts in 1945. Residents reported the sound of heavy trains traveling through the Owl Mountains days before the Soviet advance, followed by explosions that sealed the tunnels. Decades later, in 2015, a pair of treasure. Other legends trace missing riches to Lake Toplitz in Austria, a deep alpine lake surrounded by dense forest. In 1945, SS units were known to have dumped crates of documents and counterfeit British currency there as part of Operation Bernhard, the largest counterfeiting operation in history. Divers later confirmed the presence of numerous containers and debris from the period, but treasure hunters believe that deeper below lies a much larger hoard, perhaps even Nazi gold or the missing archives of the Dot. The fascination with buried Nazi treasure is not merely about wealth, it is about the fear of what remains hidden. After the war, thousands of artworks looted under the Einsatzstab Reichsleiter Rosenberg (ERR) program vanished without trace. Masterpieces by Vermeer, Raphael, Rembrandt, and others disappeared from their last recorded locations. Some resurfaced decades later in private collections or black markets, others remain lost. The most famous of these is the Amber Room, an ornate chamber made of sea. But amid the fantasies of gold and jewels, a darker kind of treasure remained buried: knowledge. Hidden archives, microfilms, and prototypes vanished from the Reich's underground laboratories before the Allies arrived. Some researchers believe that the SS deliberately scattered these materials across multiple sites, storing scientific data, experimental research, and intelligence on occupied nations. Soviet and American post-war reports mention crates labeled only with code names, sealed with SS insignia. It is this blend of tangible evidence and unanswered questions that keeps the myth of Nazi treasure alive. Every few years, new discoveries rekindle global fascination. In 2013, authorities found over 1,400 artworks hidden in a Munich apartment belonging to Cornelius Gerlit, the son of a Nazi art dealer. In Poland, new tunnels are unearthed beneath forests. In Austria, modern radar scans reveal voids beneath mountains once used by the SS. Each find blurs the line between history and legend. Yet the real .4, the survivors who lived near those sites, the stories never faded. Farmers plowing their fields unearthed rusted tools, steel helmets, and fragments of machinery. Cave explorers stumbled upon sealed shafts or half-finished chambers. Some spoke of hearing distant mechanical sounds beneath the mountains, as if something were still moving far below. Historians now understand that many of these myths are born from trauma, an attempt by post-war Europe to explain the incomprehensible, the underground woe. The search for Nazi gold continues, not just in the hills of Poland or the lakes of Austria, but in archives, attics, and memories. Each new rumor, each new expedition is an echo of the past calling from beneath the surface. And perhaps that is the truest treasure of all, not the gold or the art, but the enduring reminder that what humanity hides, it never truly buries.